How do we deal with the emotions of life that hit us in the face, that try to knock us down, that try to keep us on this fast-paced treadmill? How do we deal with that in a mindful way? Well, I believe that the most powerful way to do it is to pause, literally to pause and take time instead of just a quick reaction. But I also believe there's a process, and I've used the letters from the word pause to outline a process that I have tried to work through to help me go forward through times of difficulty, of stress, of dissonance in my heart. So pause, P-A-U-S-E. The P is to perceive what's really happening, to recognize it, to not be deceived by your initial reaction, but to perceive from every angle what's happening. You know, I heard somebody say, every single person you meet is in the midst of a struggle. And I don't think that I see that all the time. I see people who I think their lives are fantastic. But the truth is, everybody's struggling over something. And so maybe if I pause and I perceive everything from every angle, I can see things in a different light. And it makes me recognize what's really going on. Then the A is acknowledge. Acknowledge the feeling. Maybe it's a feeling of anger. Maybe it's of envy. Maybe it's of jealousy. Maybe it's of fear. But acknowledge that. Name it. Say it out loud to yourself. I'm afraid. I'm angry. Bring it out in the light. Then the U is understand. Understand how it's affecting you. Understand how it's making you act and or react, and how it can be a detriment. And the S is to search for the way through. Search for the way that gets you through. Search for the way that makes you stronger, that allows you to be present in that moment and grow from it. And then the E, evolve. Use those feelings. Use what you've found when you perceived it, when you acknowledged it, when you've sought to understand it, when you've searched for answers, then act and evolve. That's the way we work through the storms of life. Moyo, everywhere we go.